Hello and welcome to yet another BS podcast as usual. I'm Austin.
This is Conor Ward.
This is Austin Wilson.
And I'm Curry.
Yeah, we have another Austin on the podcast, so it might be a little confusing.
Wilson.
I'll try and remember to call him
I
Wilson.
refer to him as Wilson, but Curry constantly just calls him Austin. We're
I'll
both just like, what?
I'll try to remember
They're
to call
both
him
A
Wilson.
and W.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what sucks, is they're both
Williams
A.
and Wilson.
Yeah, my last name is Williams,
Yeah,
so it's Austin
very
Williams
similar.
and Austin Wilson.
So it's not like I can just be like AW, because it's still
Just
both
say,
of you.
just say Wilson.
Okay.
I'm fine
So-
with Wilson.
So, before we get started, I have two things I wanted to talk about. And I started to talk about this with him. I talked about Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh yeah,
Do you
that's
remember?
right.
Do you remember
Yeah,
playing
game's
that game?
amazing.
I
Shine
talked
Sprite
about.
thief.
That's exactly what I mentioned. I was like, I hate it, or I love that game, but I got so mad
I'd
over
like
that
you keep
game.
the shine sprite till the last 2 seconds.
I
Yeah,
don't need-
I take it just so it's
Austin-
stung that much more.
Wilson would just like. There was the level that was like the warp pipe level.
Yeah.
See, he remembers
Yeah,
exactly
I
what I'm
remember
talking
this
about.
very well.
See,
I wasn't really following along at all, so what are you talking about? I don't even know what the Shine Sprite mode is. What is that?
Some guy, it's kind of like Oddball. I think it's Oddball, right?
It's
Like
essentially-
oddball, but
it's-
for
But with-
Mario
Yeah,
Kart?
Mario Kart.
That's weird.
Somebody has the shine sprite. You ram into somebody with a mushroom. You steal the shine sprite.
And you just have to hold on to it to
Whoever
like
has
gain
the shine
points.
sprite at the last second gets the point.
Oh, okay.
So I just follow Curry around with the mushroom.
Until the
Once 2
last
seconds
second.
left, yeah. Just ram him.
He would
Win
just.
the game.
It would piss me off so
Give him
much.
a little hope.
give him false hope.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
Uh,
hilarious.
Because like I said, it was the warp pipe level,
Mhm.
and
I know
there
exactly
would be
where you're going.
it would be the 2 pipes on the bottom level, and it would take you up to the ones on
Yep,
the top.
you're going towards that warp pipe.
You'd go
Meet
up
you
and-
right in front of
Yep.
the other one.
Yep,
Hello
that's
there.
it. Oh my God, he pissed me off
And
so
then the Bob
much.
on
and-
glass. You remember that?
Yeah, that was with the balloons.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
balloons, and
we talked
everybody
about
just
that
has
too.
bombs.
Yeah,
It's utter chaos.
Hmm.
Throwing
Like, just-
bombs everywhere,
just
leaving
the-
bombs everywhere.
I just
Like I remember Balloon Battle. Like I would play that on the DS Mario Kart all the
Yeah,
time
that's
at
amazing.
school
Yeah.
with a bunch of
Balloon
friends.
Battle.
Mhm.
That on the N64 one too. Then they got rid of the battles in Mario Kart
See, that's
Wii.
dumb.
Yeah.
Like why do you?
Terrible.
Yeah.
Dumb decision.
I don't think I've played any of those games, but when you're talking about balloons, all I can think of is Billy's Balloon. You ever
What?
seen
What
that
the hell
video?
is
What
that?
is-
No.
what is
It's
that?
like it's this creepy video with like
Oh god.
scribbled animation, and it's this little kid with a balloon, and the balloon starts beating the shit out of the kid and dragging him into the air and dropping him. There's like a
I
whole
think-
bunch
Well.
of these. I don't remember. I don't remember what
What's
the
that?
series is called. There's a bunch of these animations where I don't know. This guy just did a bunch of warped little cartoons. Like the whole.
I think
My
you-
spoon is
Oh, that
too
guy.
big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's another one
I
of
think
those.
you've shown me that video, but it's probably been like 5 years.
we
Because I remember like Salad Fingers. Everybody watched that like every day.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Really?
When we got back in
Good old
Kentucky,
middle
I had to
school.
show my mom and Megan that one because it came out. So I saw it kind of recently, so it's
That's
near the top of my
ridiculous.
mind.
So Wilson, do you remember?
Just think Wilson. There's
Do
a
you
little ball
remember?
floating
Did we
in
ever
the
show you
ocean.
the? Did we
I
ever
think
show
that
you
was
the
the
Blame
time.
It on Halo 3 video?
The what?
The Blame It on Halo 3 video that was like the
Oh.
Akon parody.
No.
That
That was 10. It was a
It
video
was
that was
10
10 years
years
ago
ago.
when Halo 3 first came out, and this guy did like a music video based on Akon's. Was it "Blame It on Me"? Is the name of the song by Akon?
I think so.
And he did a parody, and the song was "Blame Halo 3." It's really fucking funny.
I guess there's like footage with it.
Yeah.
Halo 3 footage.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things that he did because of Halo 3. Like he forgot to feed the dog, and now the dog's dead.
Oh,
You're like, yeah,
I was trying to figure out what he was blaming Halo 3 for.
yeah, like his wife left him, and like all this stuff. I mean, it's
Thanks Halo 3.
That makes sense.
She's like, and he's like, he found a guy that you'll finally wed, but now you'll never get married because he's playing with Halo with me instead.
yeah.
That's funny.
It's pretty funny.
But the thing that made me feel the oldest was not that it came out 10 years ago. Is that the guy at the end of the video, I can't speak. The guy at the end of the video advertised his MySpace.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
That's definitely old then.
Like I don't even.
Tom doesn't even use MySpace anymore.
Really? Tom doesn't use
I don't
MySpace?
know. I'm just saying. I'm sure he doesn't. I mean, come on.
I know MySpace is still live, but like, what's?
It's music stuff.
It's just music
it's
stuff.
all
Even
music.
for that, like,
What?
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you know how
yeah.
like they had the band pages and they had their songs listed and like,
Not really. Like I was on MySpace like a total of like 5 times before I
Remember
switched
my
over to
profile?
Facebook.
No.
The polka music
That doesn't surprise me.
and the really creepy comments about babies and stuff.
I do remember this, yeah. Yeah, as soon as you mentioned the baby comments, now I do remember.
That's probably lost in internet space now.
There's no way I
MySpace
would be
is
able
too
to
damn
find.
old.
I found mine. I found my MySpace profile, but like everything's gone. They like took away all the custom stuff, and now it's like mine is just a white page. I don't
Yeah.
even remember what mine
Well, that's
was.
kinda
That's
lame.
boring. That was the
Yeah.
only reason I went on MySpace originally instead of Facebook, because you could put cool things as your background.
well, you can do that on Facebook too.
But like,
He,
not
like
at
the
time.
full
At the
back.
time, we had a
Everybody
very
sees
simple
it.
profile and
Yeah.
stuff.
Like sees your
And
take on your own profile. and
Yeah.
Yeah, like it was
whatever
just
they
so
see on-
customizable.
Yeah. Yeah, Facebook's boring, but
It's what,
it's what we have now.
That's what we had to
Do you
use.
ever think there's gonna be something else after Facebook? Kind of like
It's too powerful.
it's too
I
powerful.
don't know what can take it down. There's Instagram, Facebook.
well, Instagram's owned by Facebook.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
powerful.
There you go.
They're a monopoly on
Cannot
social
stop
media
it.
now.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Zuckerberg's. Yeah. Can't beat him. Him and
I
Google.
think, and
Once-
I think people are just like, you know, even if something new comes out, they're like, fuck it, it's too much of a hassle. I'm already on Facebook.
Facebook.
Nobody's even on it yet, so they're like, somehow people don't want to be hipsters of it, I mean, too. There's like never anybody who
Well,
wants
once
to
Google
start.
and Facebook merges, that's it.
That's the
Yeah.
end of the world. Google
That's-
runs the planet.
That's the internet.
Yeah, the internet is
You know,
Google.
the definition of the deep web is something you can't find on Google.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Google's pretty ridiculous, even though I use it constantly. I'm not gonna be
Better than
hypocrite.
Bing.
Oh yeah,
Bing.
Bing
Yeah.
fucking sucks.
Bing's terrible.
Yeah.
I hate how every Windows 10, whenever you update it,
Tries to get
defaults you to
To
Internet
Bing.
Explorer and Bing.
Yeah, it's
I
like
hate
both
it.
of these
No
things
and no.
suck.
Yeah.
Like, stop it.
Please use our stuff.
Did you,
It's like, fuck you.
Please.
No.
Austin across from
Make
the
good
table?
stuff.
Yeah.
Austin across from the table from me, not Wilson.
Yeah, people. How are people gonna know that it's an audio file?
Visualize it.
Did you ever watch the Rooster Teeth video of the Bing self-driving car?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
With like
so-
Joel. and
So
stuff.
they made a
Drive
video.
into an ocean or something.
This sounds
They
awesome.
made a video. I'll have to show you all later, but you should. When I'm going to feed Oreo, you should bring up that video on the Wii and show it to him.
Okay.
They essentially show like how they had that Google self-driving car. They do a parody of a Bing self-driving car, and then their slogan at the end. Their slogan at the end is the Bing self-driving car. It's better than the AOL self-driving car.
That's true. I forgot AOL existed.
I remember it.
AOL is still a
Dude.
thing. Like AOL.com
Yeah,
actually
that's
still
amazing.
exists.
Do you remember?
Yeah, the
There was-
dial-up sounds.
There was a
And you couldn't get on the fucking telephone while
memories.
someone's on
there
the
was a
internet.
time.
message
I was
me.
I was about to
Did
say-
you
I was
on
about to
the
mention
internet
that. I was about to mention that.
I'd have to call you. Don't message me. You'll crash my computer.
So people
Yeah.
have context. Tell that story again.
Like on the AOL Instant Messenger, it was just basically me and Curry who'd talk all the time. And Curry'd message me immediately right when I got on AOL. But if he did it too fast, my whole computer would freeze.
Really?
That's how bad it was.
That's
how slow my internet was. So I had to call him before I got on dial-up, because you can use the phone.
Yeah.
So I call him, I'm like, hey, don't message me immediately. Give me like 10 minutes if you see my name.
That's
So
actually.
that's what we did
That's
every
funny.
time.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. My sister, she's only 2 years younger than me, and she doesn't remember dial-up at all.
Oh,
She
really?
doesn't remember the noises it used
Same.
to make. Yeah.
Like the
Like
closing
that noise
doors
is so
sound.
embedded in-
recognizable. Yeah,
Yeah.
like you
But-
know it the second it
Like,
starts.
I get sweats here and there.
Get
Terrible.
Vietnam
Everyone's like,
flashbacks.
No.
But the AOL, the AIM closing door sound.
Oh yeah, and
yeah.
you've got mail.
Rewatching the same YouTube, like 2-second clip.
Yeah, his internet
until
was
the
so
next
bad.
thing buffered. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, get a new second.
His internet was so bad.
You want to know something really sad?
Hmm.
So like the State Department has a modem or something set up that was like designed to use dial-up. Like that's its bandwidth.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah.
To this day.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So one thing I wanted to mention, and I won't harp on this too long because I know nobody else plays WoW.
All right.
He's interested. Wilson's interested in WoW, but nobody else plays it.
Do you know what WoW is? Connor?
Yeah.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah. Never been on it though.
Yeah, I'll keep
I
it
did
short.
think about it when RuneScape started to suck. But not since then.
I really, really don't want to know my playtime in that game. Don't want to know how much of my life I've wasted.
So it was the 7.2 went on the PTR and the new raid. So you know how they had the adventure guide
Yeah.
that shows all of the what to do on the boss and stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the spoiler alert, one of the bosses that you kill in the next raid is Kill Jaden.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Did you actually kill him though?
I don't know.
You don't actually kill him.
But
It's a boss
You
fight
defeat
and he
him.
runs away.
And then he'll appear in next expansion.
you know what the description of the boss was?
What?
It's time to kill Jaden.
Yeah, exactly.
For the audio
What is this, the
listeners,
fifth time?
Curry said kill with air quotes.
Yeah, but that was the whole description that Blizzard put in their game for the description of Kill Jaden boss was, it's time to kill Jaden.
That was it.
Oh God. All right.
And then the other one, there was another boss that so like I said, you know how it shows what to do,
Yeah.
like damage dealers,
Uh-huh.
tanks. So it didn't have anything for damage dealers, it didn't have anything for tanks, it didn't have anything for healers. The only thing it had was under like the generic, it had make the boss's HP 0 while keeping yours above 0. And that was
Nice.
it.
Very informative.
That
Yeah,
was
the
it.
adventure guide used to just be an add-on.
Oh yeah?
Like, yeah, Kurt's
Oh.
add-on.
Oh, wow.
Even, Blizzard liked it.
It
So
kind of sounds like the people making that are tired of having that you kill them over and over.
yeah.
Yeah, so they're like, I'm not going to put any effort into this shit. I've written it 6
Like,
times.
You guys know what's gonna happen.
Blizzard sounds
You're gonna
Blizzard's
defeat
so
'em.
great.
And you
Blizzard
probably
is
see 'em
old.
again.
An old man with no patience.
Just like, who made the pun though? The kill Jaden pun.
The WoW's full of puns. Like,
I
Hillary,
love Blizzard. This has been a Blizzard podcast.
Hillary Hilton. Or
Not
whatever.
really.
We-
haven't
we
talked
talk
much
about
it.
Blizz-
No way.
We talk about Overwatch every time.
I was,
They have,
like,
a lot of celebrity
Thinking to
names.
myself, we haven't mentioned Overwatch yet. Can we go one podcast? Let's see. And then Curry's like, we haven't mentioned Overwatch yet.
I play a lot of Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch is pretty fun. I wish 3v3s had like a ranked mode though.
Yeah,
'Cause I honestly like the 3v3s more than the objective.
I have not played 3v3.
It's just elimination,
Mm.
nice and
So
simple.
there's like no objective,
Yeah,
no
you
payload
kill
or
each
anything
other.
like that.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
there's
I
one
like
map, you kill each other.
The only thing
You
I've
don't
ever done was
respawn.
quick play.
But yeah, the characters aren't balanced for that. So
Really?
I understand why that's not ranked. Maybe if they like made the roster like Hanzo only,
Mhm.
3v3s.
Just Hanzo.
I'd
three.
just
That's all you
I'd
play?
play that all day.
That's all you play is Hanzo. He only plays soldier. You only play
I
Hanzo.
play Hanzo. I play Junkrat sometimes.
I suck ass at Junkrat. I tried to play as him for one match. I did like maybe 3 or 4 minutes. I'm like, I'm switching. I can't play as
Yeah,
this
apparently
guy.
everybody hates me because Hanzo and Junkrat are the most
Hanzo-
hated characters.
Yeah. Yeah. People are not happy when you pick Hanzo in competitive.
And when I'm not them, the tank I use is Roadhog.
Roadhog.
Yeah.
That's a very Austin character. That's a very Wilson character.
I usually tank with Diva.
Oh yeah, Diva's pretty fun.
Yeah.
I played her when it came out though. She was terrible. Like, you
Yeah,
couldn't do
she
anything.
she
I heard
got
she
buffed.
got really buffed though.
Play a lot of Ana. Ana, man.
On
Have you even played since Ana came out?
Is that the healing sniper?
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's
I haven't played.
No, you just
haven't
play
played
Rocket
or
League
Sombra.
every day.
Yeah, I got a little
Black
bit of an addiction there.
Is that
Black
the one
Yoshi
where
has
you're
started
like a little
playing
car?
Rocket
Yeah, you're a car playing soccer.
I have a
I
problem.
tried playing that with Timmy when I went out and visited him, and he was like really, really good within about a week, and I was terrible.
That's because while he
I
was
couldn't
at
even
Mammoth
control
Mountain,
it.
he just plays Rocket League every time he's not at work.
Yeah.
that's what Wilson
It's
does.
just so simple. It's a ball and cars,
Like-
2 goals.
Yeah. It's
Except
Figure
that
it out.
okay, except that you're driving a car and you're trying to hit a ball.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it's
that-
easy.
that-
It's easy to pick up the play. It's hard to master.
yeah.
I
like the
told
concept's
Austin.
simple. It doesn't mean
Yeah,
Getting
once you
there
do
is-
crazy arrows off the walls and stuff.
Like drive up the wall, bounce off, hit the
Oh,
ball.
yeah, you should see me in that game.
I was about to say because I tell other people whenever somebody mentions Rocket League, I was like, you should watch Wilson plays it. You can like 1v3 people.
What happened to Butterfly Busters?
Laziness. Okay, so
I was
Wilson-
so hyped for that.
Wilson, Curry, and I made our own Rocket League team, and we call ourselves the Butterfly Busters.
Yeah.
that's catchy.
I'm not really sure why we did that.
Alliteration, man.
How did we even come up with that? It's been a while.
I have no
I
idea.
think we just said it. I don't think there was any context.
Oh, you know what?
I
I
think we
think-
just said it.
I think I was looking up name
You were
generators.
looking at that's
Name
exactly what-
generators.
Yeah, I was
Name
looking up
generators.
name generators, and
Yeah, once we
Butterfly
saw that
Busters
one.
was one of them.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is exactly.
That's
how
what I did with my BNet name. My BNet name is Magic Pants.
Nice.
You needed a name generator to come up with Magic Pants.
Well, I didn't feel like I didn't feel like making my own thing, so I just
Yeah, that is kind of.
We played Overwatch. Austin,
I didn't realize I assumed it was like Steam where you can just change your name anytime, and then I realized
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to pay $10 to
Yeah,
change
it's,
your name.
it's
So now
a
I'm stuck
scam.
with Magic Pants.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not paying $10.
Blizzard's ridiculous about that stuff.
Yeah, they want all the money.
Yeah, realm transfer. That'll be $15.
Yeah.
What?
faction transfer,
Oh,
$30.
Yeah, $30. It's just- that's no effort on their part.
At least they give you the fucking option. If you're on PlayStation Network, once you make your name, you're set for life. You can't change it at all.
Same thing with Windows 10. At
Really?
least I can't figure out how to change my name. I accidentally put 2 N's. Like, well,
What is it, Austin with 2 wins?
yeah.
You
Like,
can't change
that's
it.
not annoying at all.
So
I haven't figured it out.
Wilson, did you know that Gist told me this? They're introducing a thing where you can spend your WoW gold on other Blizzard stuff. So like you can buy
Like in Heroes of the Storm and
yeah, you can buy like
Hearthstone and stuff?
yeah, you can buy
They're
like
making
packs.
a universal Blizzard currency?
I don't know, but like
Ooh.
he said WoW gold you could buy like
You know
Heroes
what
of the
sucks?
Storm characters and like Overwatch loot boxes and
You know what sucks about that?
what?
I have Diablo and Overwatch on one account. I have WoW and Heroes on the Storm on a different account.
Why
You
do you
done
have
fucked up.
two accounts?
Okay, yo, all right. I was playing World of Warcraft. I lost my authenticator. I really wanted to play Diablo, and I had to like mail them my driver's license and all this bullshit.
Really?
Just-
Wow, that sounds
What?
complex.
Yeah, just to get into my account. Since I didn't have my authenticator, it's like,
Mhm.
well, that's the point of the authenticator.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't there just security questions or something?
Yeah.
Surely there are now. But yeah, so I was like, screw it. I'll just make a new account. Like Diablo is amazing, but now I have 2 different Blizzard accounts.
Laziness fucks you over in the end.
Yep. I
Another
just
thing you
need
can
to
do,
play Diablo.
you can buy Diablo with your WoW gold.
Well, yeah, but
So then you don't have to constantly change your WoW.
I have over 1,000 hours in Diablo. I'm not restarting.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not restarting that.
Okay.
I'm in too deep. And then same with WoW. I don't want to know how many hours I have in WoW, but
Just don't even think about it.
But yeah, I'm excited for that because then I can just buy it because I play Heroes. a lot.
oh, you do?
Yeah,
Yeah, I got Jared into Heroes.
yeah, it's
really
fun.
fun.
Game. It's a fun game.
It's really team oriented.
I have not played that.
I like
Like-
Brightwing a lot.
Do you like MOBAs?
I haven't really
League
played a lot of
and stuff?
MOBAs.
Yeah.
I don't like League.
That's the only one I
like,
do play.
Really?
I don't like League. I tried League. I don't like
Yeah,
League.
I don't like League.
I liked Heroes of the Storm.
Didn't like Dota 2,
I haven't played Dota.
but to be fair, I haven't given those really a chance.
I haven't.
But Heroes, I was immediately hooked because Illidan.
I think I'll like it solely based on the fact that Blizzard made it.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, and it's the Blizzard universe.
Yeah.
Like all these characters you grew up with in one game.
I really like Brightwing. I love playing Brightwing.
Oh
It's
yeah,
the aura healer.
Yeah, she's annoying.
But, have you played as her?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm not very good with it.
the noises she makes when you play her.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's fun. One of the
stand-
things for Connor and Austin, one of the phrases that she just constantly says, like super casually while you're playing her, is, "This will only hurt until you die."
Yeah. Very supporting.
Or I will hurt you now.
Interesting.
What was the Murloc character?
Murky?
Yeah, Murky. You ever play Murky?
Yeah. Yeah, Murky's fun.
If it makes Murloc sounds, you gotta play it.
Yeah. Connor, what games do you play?
Minecraft.
Yeah,
That's all he
That's
does.
about it.
Minecraft's amazing.
Minecraft's good
You don't
too.
have to have internet access for Minecraft, so I can play that when I'm living in Yosemite.
Yeah, you're in your own little virtual world.
Minecraft's
Well,
a
even
ton
when
of
you're in
fun.
Yosemite, when you're on a WAB, you can get Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but like that requires effort. You have to like go into town and get a router and get AT&T to help you
Yeah,
install
just like
it.
you do everywhere else.
But that's in a national park. There's a little different drive time.
Nah.
Yeah, it is.
I
It's
mean-
2 hours out of the park.
Yeah, that's a little out of the way.
But if you're living there for a year and a half,
Well, I didn't live there the whole time, and I lived in a tent most of that time.
yeah, well, you know, you suck, so.
Hey.
Why did you live in a tent?
Because
That-
it was the
that's-
employee housing.
That's the housing.
Yeah, so like
Really?
Yeah.
For
So
the-
okay.
hold on,
It's
Connor.
not a tent. It's an A-frame with canvas and a wooden floor, and then like a couple dressers in it.
Okay, that's different. That's a different kind of
It's
tent.
called a tent cabin, but that's your like start out employee housing. Then you can move up to like WOBs, which are
And for
walls.
those listening, Connor and I have lived and worked in a number of national parks, Yosemite National Park being one of them. And they provide you with an employee housing, and the employee housing at Yosemite was basically a tent.
Yeah, like when you start out, it's a tent.
But you can move to a WAB, which stands for without bath. It's basically a little...
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's basically a little room.
Cabin.
It's like a cabin, but it's smaller than this room by a little bit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's just
it's-
one
it's
room
like
with
a-
a couple
This is
beds.
not a big room.
No, it's like it's you and one other person living in there, and it's
Okay.
like it's a tiny trailer cut in half, and
So it's like a dorm.
Yeah,
it's like a dorm.
Well, yeah, except it's outside. You know, it's
Yeah.
all lined up outside and stuff. So you have to like walk outside to go to the bathroom.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But it's decent. Yeah, like you don't have to worry about like
So you
banging
guys
on
lived
walls.
there for a year? Over a year?
I lived there for maybe 4 months. Connor was there for a while.
I lived there for 9 months the first time. Then I took a break and went to go ski and eat potatoes in Idaho.
Oh,
And
nice.
then I came back out for like 4 or 5 months or something, I think.
Okay.
Yep.
So
Like eventually though, if you're there for 30 years and you're like there, okay, that's a legitimate thing that people do. Don't laugh at that.
If you're gonna go to a park for 30 years, go to the Grand Canyon because they actually have legitimate houses.
No,
and apartment
dude,
no.
complexes.
I want to
did you ever
call him
see
out.
Takoya
I wanna
stuff?
call
You
him
can
out.
get a house with a yard and like with a it goes
I
extends
can't
out to the
wait.
meadow and you see
I
half
can't
dome in the
wait.
distance. If you're there for
Okay.
30 years, you get a full house. Or if you're through NPS, you also can get a full house
Yeah,
with a
but-
yard.
Okay, I still stand by my Grand Canyon thing
No.
though, because if you're a manager, you get a house or an apartment.
See, I'm gonna call Austin
You do
out on
Yosemite
that.
too though.
You get in new housing, but you have to have a roommate.
Not always.
Damn it.
There's also housing in Takoya and stuff that you can get. I knew someone that was
It's
just
coming.
like
It'll
a
happen.
secretary for a manager, and she had her
Calling
own
out, building
apartment in
It
Takoya.
is.
All right, fair enough.
cool down.
Okay.
Cool down ready.
I'm calling him out because he said that yeah, the Grand Canyon's all right, but after about a month, it's just a big hole in the ground.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the actual canyon. I'm talking about the living
Okay.
experience at a park. Seems
I mean-
better at the Grand Canyon. But yeah, like literally,
Not wrong.
I lived maybe a 2-minute 3-minute walk from the rim of the canyon, and I went
That's
there.
awesome.
I went there for like
Man.
the first week, and after the first week, it was just a big hole in the ground.
Did you ever hike down into it?
No.
I was there for 12 hours and I hiked halfway down and back out.
Yeah, but I knew I'd be there for a while, so I kept putting it off, and then I never went.
It's like, oh yeah.
You can't.
Oh.
You can't judge a park by where you live if you don't go out and go hiking and stuff. You don't
It
go
looked
there to
cool when
live there.
It looked
You
cool
go
though.
there- I mean, you go there to live there, but you don't go there to live in your room.
So
I
what
do.
did you guys
I didn't.
do there when you lived there?
I did a bunch of random things. I got paid to like four-wheel in Yosemite.
Oh really?
Yeah, like
I'm getting paid to play a video game.
Not bad.
Like I had to drive a truck for the housekeeping department and do a bunch of random things, but like there weren't like it was like tiny paths. I drove on sidewalks and like
Clearing
dirt
snow
roads.
and
Yeah.
keeping the paths clear.
Bouncing off of boulders, ramming into trees. I mean, it
Dude,
legitimately
Four-wheeling and
happened.
beautiful scenery.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
You had to watch out for tons of people walking
Oh,
in front
yeah.
of you and animals and things too.
Oh yeah. Did you see a lot of wildlife?
There's a
every day?
lot. There was
Yeah.
a lot of elk in the
Oh, really?
at the Grand Canyon.
That's cool.
It's funny because elk can be fairly aggressive.
Yeah, they're
And,
huge
like,
too.
Yeah, they
Tourists,
are.
Antlers.
yeah, tourists they don't care. They're just fascinated by a big animal so close to them.
Yeah. Oh.
There was this one tourist, my friend Ian at the Grand Canyon. We were walking to the employee cafe, and we were crossing. There's a railroad station in the park at the Grand Canyon too. So we were crossing the tracks,
That's cool.
and the elk constantly walk the tracks because there's water down by the tracks.
Mm.
And we were walking over the tracks, and there was a tourist, some lady, getting up, like right behind one of the elk, getting really close, like 10 to 15
Uh-oh.
feet.
Yeah, I don't have balls. to
And
do
then
that.
Ian was like, my friend Ian was like, yeah, you don't want to do that. Just kind of yelled at her. she kind of looked at him and just kind of ignored him, kept walking towards the elk. The elk turned around, smacked her with its head, and knocked her to the
God.
ground.
Oh,
It's
man.
not a little deer.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
Ian,
though.
Ian was just like, told you. Just kept walking.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, they will fuck you up. There was multiple incidents where people were impaled by antlers.
Yeah, I bet.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know moose are terrifying.
They're huge.
Gigantic.
They're like weird giant deer
There was
camels.
a lot of moose in
Deer
Glacier
camels.
National Park.
I mean, they are. They're funny looking things, and they kind of got a camel's hump, and then they got that
Yeah,
funky
like,
little
yeah.
dewlap.
Weird.
Yeah. But like no, like
They-
the only until this year maybe the only like recorded animal attack in Yosemite or the only recorded death was
From a deer.
Yeah, from a deer.
Man,
Some
wow.
some tourists tried to put their like 2-year-old child on this deer's back,
Oh my
and the
god.
deer
Oh,
freaked out
man.
and gored the child. Yeah.
Why would you?
Oh.
Because tourists are stupid.
Oh my god.
Don't be afraid to go there. They're not going to seek you out. Most of the time, they're pacified. They're really used to people, so they'll get close to you. But that just means you keep your distance if they start coming towards you.
Yeah.
They're used to it, but they also are skittish, and their instincts will kick in kind of at unexpected times sometimes.
Yeah. Just give them their space, and they won't bother you.
Wild animals.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, some people don't understand that they're actually wild animals. Like, what was it? Glacier National Park. Someone asked, "When do you let the bears out?"
Yeah.
What?
Dude,
When
we
do
do
you
that
let?
pretty
So
often.
there was a tourist that asked, "When do you let the bears out?" There was
People
someone
live
in
bubbles or
Yosemite. There was
something.
someone in Yosemite who asked, "When do you turn the waterfalls on?"
Yeah,
What?
dude, I had to convince some lady that Yosemite Falls was flowing when I was pointing at it from the parking lot.
You
I,
could literally see the falls.
you literally could see the falls, and I was trying to point it out to her, and she wouldn't turn around. I'm like, yes, it's right there.
When do you turn the waterfalls on?
Yeah.
This is a man-made park, right? What?
Yeah, it was fascinating. It was a very interesting
Yeah, that sounds fascinating.
insight into people's psychology because like when they're out of their element, people just act really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much.
I couldn't deal with tourists. I'm sorry. The sheer ignorance. Get out of my face.
This past year in
that's like-
Yellowstone,
It's like customer service.
in Yellowstone, I heard something about how some tourists took a baby bison and put it in the
Yep.
back of their vehicle because they thought it looked cold. Now, okay, baby bison, they're cute little fuzzy things, but like these animals are designed for the cold,
Mm-hmm.
and so like they put them they put it in the back of their vehicle, and they couldn't reintroduce it to the herd when the rangers tried to. It smelled like people, and they had to put the thing down.
Gosh, yeah, that's terrible.
Like, weaned or not, it has a lot better chance on its own than it does in the back of your car.
Yeah, moral of the story is just be careful with the animals, please. But on that note, I think we're out of time, guys. So we will see you next week for the next podcast.